Hey guys, it's me and Nixie again. Say hi, Nixie. She acts like she's camera shy, but when I go to set up my tripod and I get everything ready, she, which obviously isn't much, but she gets really excited and she always wants to hold her and she wants to be part of it. So I do have a subject I do want to talk about, but before I do, I thought I would give you guys a quick rundown of how I ended up in Live Good. So back in July, I believe it was, I had started with another company. The opportunity was literally just given to me and I took it because I needed something. I needed a change and it just wasn't working for me. It was more like the traditional way of network marketing. And I tried it, and typically the way it worked was it was $300 to $500 to sign up, and you would get your sign up package and with the samples of different products, and then it was $65 a month for the auto ship subscription, and then you paid the $5 shipping, so it was really just $70 a month. And it just became too expensive and frustrating. It was complicated and I was not seeing any movement at all, and it just came to the point where I had to make the decision to leave. And when I did that, I remember I had been seeing Live Good in different places. I kept seeing Live Good, but I had never really had, like, if I saw something on YouTube, I had never stopped long enough to actually watch it. I would just see it and keep going. Or even on TikTok, I would see stuff about Live Good. And I was every network marketer's dream. I got on a networking group on Facebook and I made a post saying, I want to know more about Live Good. And I literally sometimes still get messages from that post and people trying to tell me about Live Good. So when I think of that, it makes me laugh because I'm like, man, I wish I would come across that. But anyways, that's how I got into Live Good. I will always be grateful for the opportunity I was given in the other company because it did lead me to Live Good. I doubt I would have ever come into Live Good without having done that because I've never done network marketing before. I've almost done a couple of things in my past, just years ago, but I've never actually done it. And, I've been in real estate for about 5 years, but this year has just been completely different for me in real estate. So I was ready for a change, and I am slowly transitioning, and hopefully we'll be able to do Live Good full time at some point. That's my goal. So anyways, that's how I ended up here, and I'm glad I did. I thank my lucky stars. And I'm going to be saying some things because there may be people that are new to, watching my channel or new to watching this, learning anything about Live Good. But Live Good is so different from the traditional network marketing. And it's like when I first watched the video and I was like, oh, I was completely relieved. It's only $40 to sign up plus your $9.95 membership. But I kept looking, kept waiting for the but. What's next? What are they going to throw at you? Like, there's got to be more. But literally, there was nothing. It was just simply $49.95 and your $9.95 a month. And that's it. And it just blew my mind. I was so shocked, and I just signed up right away. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going to give it a go. And at first it was just, I want to make money. I need an opportunity. This is it. I'm going to try it. But since I have been in Live Good going on 3 months now, the more I have learned about the company, the founders, just their sincerity, and the more I have learned about the supplements even, and I have been taking the supplements almost 3 months now, and honestly, like, just the feeling, the change I feel and how I feel, like more energy and just different things that I won't go into now, but just the way they make me feel, I notice those differences. And so I'm a huge believer in the supplements. I never in my life thought I would be so passionate and excited about vitamins and supplements, but I am. It's like I can never stop talking. You guys are going to laugh at me, but literally I just did a 20-minute video and had to delete it because I messed up at the end, and I realized I can't just keep putting out 20-minute videos. I need to shorten it up because I just get going and I can't stop. But anyways, there's so much good I can say. And what company do you have the CEO trying to give away a total of $60,000 to a lucky winner? Like, you don't see that often. And, you know, there's just so many other things. We have, you know, direct access to, you know, our product educator and, you know, the people at the top. And you don't get that with most companies. And the customer service with this company is great. What I love about Live Good is they treat their members and affiliates the same. They act like they care about everyone. And it's like, okay, and that's a huge way that Live Good is set apart from other traditional network marketing. It's you get, as an affiliate, you get paid on people that just sign up as members, and or you get paid on the affiliates. And most network marketing companies that I know of, you only get paid on the people that want to join the business. So that's a huge difference right there. So that's just a short little rundown of how I ended up here and a few of the differences that I love. I do have a subject I want to talk about, and it's excuses, okay? Because sometimes we can excuse ourselves right out of a financial blessing or a breakthrough. Since I have started doing this past year, I've heard excuses. I've seen excuses, you know, and if I'm not careful, I try to take them on myself. But it's like, you know, one of the big things I've heard from people, from different ones, is I don't have time. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm working 9 to 6 every day. I have church a few times a week. Church, it all goes together in my mind. It is number one in my life, and I always strive to put God first in my life. And but I find time to do Live Good. Okay, if I'm literally paying $10 a month for an opportunity that could potentially end up giving me the financial freedom and the freedom of time that I want in my life, I'm willing to pay $10 a month for it, and I'm willing to find some time to do it. So that's just an excuse. And I've, you know, heard others, you know, people say like, oh, I can't talk to people, I can't do that, I can't do this, or, you know, or I don't like network marketing, I'll never do that again, MLM, it's just a pyramid scheme, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, that's excuses. It is a proven fact that the network marketing industry produces millionaires. That's just a given fact. I have been watching other awesome people in Live Good in their YouTube videos and stuff, and a lot of them have network marketing experience. And I heard one lady say on her video, I was watching it today, and she said something to the effect of, she grew up kind of in her parents, they did Amway, and she remembered the good experiences, and then just the, you know, the people that were like family, and the financial freedom, the freedom it offered. You have time to spend with your family. And I want more time to be able to do things for my church and with my family and stuff like that. So, but anyways, once you know that, it's really hard to do something else. Once you know how it can work for you financially and time-wise and all of that, it's hard to do something else. It's hard to work a 9-to-5 job. And I can relate to that because the last truck driving gig I had when I was a contract driver, I was doing that up until last September. I was kind of in control of my schedule more, and I wasn't really like, I didn't have someone just right there, you know, and I wasn't clocking in and clocking out on someone else's time clock, so to speak. There was a lot more freedom than what I have right now. And once you're used to that, and you kind of get used to that in a sense, even working in the oil field industry with just the different ways it all works. But it was really a huge adjustment to me when I started working my day job this past year. I started last November. And because I had to get used to that. I mean, I'm giving my whole day to someone else, and I'm not really making that much money for it. So those are the kinds of things I want to change in my life. And I've already know I'm a believer in stuff like this because I've seen too much and I know too much. I'm going to say this just really quickly, just talking about the excuses. We have two gentlemen in our company that Live Good has been going for, it'll be a year, December the 13th. And they were homeless, and someone shared the Live Good opportunity with them, and they are now diamond earners in our company, which means they are making well more probably than $100,000 a month. They did not give a whole list of excuses as to why they could not do this. I mean, on one man, I was looking at his story, what I could see of it, and it says something about a government phone. Maybe he didn't even own his own phone. They could have had a whole list of reasons and excuses that were valid, but they did not use those as excuses. Instead, they took this $10 a month opportunity and they changed their lives in a huge way. Can you imagine having to live in a homeless shelter or, out on the street? And I mean, as bad as my situation is, or other situations is, it's not that bad. But they completely took the opportunity and they just worked it and they changed their lives. And I love that about Live Good, because I am pretty sure I can speak confidently to say that maybe they had no previous network marketing experience. The average everyday person can do this job. I have been learning a lot along the way. I educate myself. I follow people in Live Good that are successful, and they have done it before, or they haven't done it before, but they are successful. And I'm willing to get out of my comfort zone. I'm willing to take the list of excuses and erase them one by one and do this. Because a year from now or 2 years from now, I want to be in a better place. And I want to have that freedom of time and that freedom of, financial freedom that, we talk about. Because I'm tired of living on someone else's schedule. And I'm a firm believer that God does bless us and he works things out for us, but he also helps those who help themselves. And so I'm not going to excuse my way out of a breakthrough or a blessing or anything like that. I'm thankful I got in Live Good. I'm a huge believer of the supplements and what they're doing. I love the Live Good mission and what it's all about. This thing is getting bigger by the minute, and I want to be part of the growth. I guess that's it, guys. I'm trying to keep it under 20 minutes. So I'll go, and you will be hearing more from me later. So I'm saying goodbye, and I know Nixie is too. She's over there sleeping in her little bed now. She gave up. So God bless you all.